y'all doing? Time change, I didn't goof and forget. Just trying to get this thing set up for tonight. Nah, it's not liking that, so try this spot. Well, time change is here. Hey there, that don't look so bad. Time changed here and hasn't affected me too bad. Don't know who's in here, but welcome. I'm hoping the warm weather gets here so I can get a haircut. I'm ready for a haircut. Been sitting here cleaning up some used bearings for test pieces. They're setup pieces. Been working. Hey, Roadside Dan. Hey, Kurt. How you doing? Kurt, tomorrow I'm putting that in the mail for you, so hopefully by the end of the week you got it this time. And Jerry, if you watch this, yours is going to go out with him at the same time. I'm going to mail him from the farm. I'm not taking him into town this time. Oh, shoot. Hang on, I better go shut Facebook off. I got to pull back bandwidth. I'm here. Put that computer to sleep, see if that helps tonight. I don't want to have troubles with the live stream, so. Oh. What'd I miss? Hey, Matt. Hey, Robbie. It's going pretty good. Finally starting to put a motor together. I got video up here on the camera here. Hey, Carl. How you doing? Oh. This weather is starting to kind of straighten out. Hey, Joseph. Yeah, today's video's on there yet, so I'll be up later. Yep. Actually, well, I didn't take my new medicine last night, and I actually was able to function today. So I think I'm going to take that one. I absolutely need to. But we got one there in the bag. That one there needs a sleeve. So, we got some stuff coming up. I got a couple of them I can show. Whoa, standard bearings here. I goofed last week and I should have bought a couple sets of these. This one set, instead of costing me $15, cost me $32. Oh my good God. They made it out of gold. So how's everybody doing tonight? If you're new here, hit the like button. If you want, subscribe. Whatever. We're just kind of finally getting back into normal things, and I'm trying to weed myself off the medications. I think my medications are what my problems are. Hey, Mike, how you doing? You're late for the show, huh? Come on, don't be doing that. Come on. Really? There it goes. I know Green Bay Wacky had troubles the other night with his live stream, too. Cool, you got a new place to live then, Carl. Good. On the way home. Well, be careful. We'll be here for a while, Mike. So you're going to have a real shop to work out of again, huh? That'll be good. I've sure been thinking about you. What did he find out with the company truck? I think he said it's still got a shake in it, I think, if I remember correctly. I tell you, I think Ford's come here to die. I've got another lawn ornament tonight. Yeah. Can't get these Fords out of here. They're starting to multiply. A hoist? Hey, Carl, I'll switch you places. Hey, Hey, Jason. Can't get the video. Well, that's no good. Been out chasing trains? Well, as long as you're chasing the trains and the trains ain't chasing you, you're okay. Hey, Bill, how you doing? We're just kind of kicking back, having fun. I'm actually working on a motor I can show you guys. I'm really thinking about duplicating a couple of times and selling, so... Hey, Bike Contest, how you doing? Unfortunately, I got some carb cleaner on my hand today, and now my fingers are a little tingly. I don't like that. Even through the rubber gloves. And I've got a set of used standard bearings, and this is a standard crank I'm putting in there. I don't want to use the good bearings for when I'm mocking up and checking, make sure everything's good to go. So I'm using these as mock-up bearings, and I've been sitting here scrubbing them because they're nasty, dirty looking things. I've been cleaning them. And I got them looking like that, almost usable. If it was a Friday night and it was my own motor, they'd be going in. Yeah, Bill. Yeah. Well, this last year, things are really taking off. The subscribers have gone up, the views. I see the view counts up to like 1.3 million plus now. I'm like, wow. Wish I had $1 for every view instead of a penny for every view. I don't even think a penny covers that. But, yeah, we got plenty of stuff and doing some wheeling dealing on some 327 stuff. So, we're trying to get that figured out. And I think I need to do another one of those 327 with the Vortec heads on it. And earlier today, I couldn't find my little oil can. So I used something else. As soon as I used something else, I looked over and I found it. I'm like, I knew it was around here. There you go, Bill. Well, you can always sell the 383 and buy a 355. Yep. Broke in one of the gasket kits from last weekend. Yep. Good stuff. I don't see how they could sell it so cheap at the swap meets and charge you so much at the store. But, hey, got them, and we're getting some motors put together. I've got a one-piece rear seal motor we're going to do. And 95, 96, I didn't know that until I tore it down. I did not know it existed. There was a 305 Vortec for a year there or so. I got a set of heads off that, and the pistons I'm going to use, I'll make a 9.5, 9 3/4 to 1 compression. Like, there we go. That'll work. I just got to get the heads up and get them done. And then find another Vortec carbureted intake. Unless I built it and put it in the dually. But nope. Yep. Had a friend come down and, oh, that's what I was talking about. Fords, I can't, they come here and they want to stay here. I tell you, the kids' truck, oh, that's become a nightmare. It not only needed the wheel bearings, which I'm surprised the wheel didn't fall off the driver's side while they were coming out with it today. They didn't tell me it was that bad. It needs brakes all the way around. It needs wheel bearings up front. Yeah, I gotta get my pickup fixed up too if I'm going to make this trip. And actually, yeah, the shock is hanging down more, so I'm going to probably have to lay on the ground and push that up. Anyway, that Ford is now going to have the entire front end rebuilt. The upper control arms replaced, along with all the ball joints replaced, the wheel bearings replaced, and the brakes replaced, because the thing is shot. And now we just found out there's another seal, so I got to find that seal. And I'm like, and unfortunately, I either goofed or my order got goofed. I got the wrong dang studs in the hubs. It just, But the missing bolts, they did good on that. They did stand behind that. I thought they were just going to send me a bag of bolts. No, they sent me another strut kit. Complete strut kit. I've got one 95 Grand Prix. And I got 2 sets of struts for a car for a 95 Grand Prix now. And they'll work on a 96 and older Lumina, but I don't have anything like that. And any of the Luminas I know of around here, where the rear strut mounts, they're rotted out, so you don't have anything to bolt the strut to. So, good company. They've stood behind it. One box got lost in shipping. I should have received 4 boxes the other day, and I only got 3. And one was broke open, as you guys seen, had missing parts. So, it's been... And the kids' patience on this, yeah, out the window. But you only can do what you can do. And it's starting to dry up again here, so hopefully. Yeah, Mike, they circled the problem. The area I'm going to, Bill, is Fremont, I think it is. Around the Fremont area. Hey, Casey, how you doing? Starting to turn like a spring like around here. You need to come blow up these Fords sitting in my yard. So I don't know where, and if we get down there, Bill. Well, Kurt, it says that you should. Hey, Judy, how you doing? Hopefully Jerry's doing good, too. Now, with the Vapor Rust, I haven't really seen where they said that in the instructions. Now, the Dr. X stuff, they say spray it with something, otherwise it's going to flash rust. And so far, what I've cleaned with it... Well, let's see. I brought that up. This train here was pure rust, Kurt. There's the hook. You could tell where it stopped. And that's been 2 weeks. And with the moisture in the air, I don't see any rust coming back on this yet. So, there you go. Almost like a new chain again. So, I don't know. Let's see what else. You're supposed to get snow? Well, send it out to the ocean. Send it across the way. We're done with it. What kind of car's your wife got, Casey? If you say a 95 Grand Prix, I got some rear struts for you. I ended up with an extra. And the ones for the Bonneville, I probably should have been complaining about those, but I said I'll just salvage the bolt from... Oh, the Traverse, huh? Ah, okay. I've kind of heard mixed stories on those things. The struts for the Bonneville, a couple of the bolts are missing out of that, but I said, well, you know what, I'm just going to steal those from the car. I ain't got time to wait for that, but real nice company. Real nice. So, oh, yeah, that's the other thing. Got the computer to finally communicate with the... Oh, boy. Communicate with the computer in that Ford F-150. We're putting new ignition coils in it, too. Number 8's dead. Constant misfire. Had a blowed fuse, too. We had to figure out how to get the diagnostic port to get power to work, and yeah, fuse was snapped. I'm like, oh, come on. So, the guy that was here helping today, I says, you know, your Ford's the only one that's come in, been fixed, and left the same day. Everybody else's Ford has been here for days on end. Oh, speaking of that, by the end of next week, we should have the 4.0 motor back, and that's going to be another build we're going to be putting together. And my buddy's going to come down and put the motor and help put the motor in that in. So I'm really hoping the weather dries up. Plus, I got to go pick up a oxygen gauge for the torch so I can work on the old guy's Ford. Put that Tommy gate on. Yeah, what else? It was the cigarette lighter or something. Still can't get the radio to work. Oh, hey there, Kenny. How you doing? Cool. Got some watching, and that's cool. Hey, it's going pretty good tonight. I did pretty good with this time change. I tried something different this year with time change. Yesterday morning, or no, I got out here late, so it was after dinner. I reset my clock in the trucks. So I started the day before the time change, and actually I've done pretty good today. So it's crazy. So yeah, we got a whole ton of work done. Unfortunately, it's for family members. Hey, E-Morals, how you doing? Not doing too bad. A week ago, I was pretty happy, and today I'm kind of getting happy because all behind me, and like I said, I got the video. I'm starting to build one that you guys can watch. And actually, I'm starting to like how that's going together. I might build 2 or 3 of those and have a couple of those sitting around for sale. Yeah, it's starting to look pretty. I think that's going to be a fun little motor. So we got that going. Yeah, well, I think by Thursday, Casey, they're talking 50, 60 degrees. And not a lot of wind, which kind of need the wind to dry it up, but up here by the shop, it's already changing, and I tell you, it gets warm in that, and I got the money. I'm putting a 20 by 24 slab in front of the shop. No more snow bongs for me. No. Well, I'm still working on the 327s. I've been talking, and we're just trying to figure something out. I think the one is more interested in the one with the Vortec heads like I did a couple of years ago, which that's fine. I got some Vortec heads back there I got to get dug out. I buried all that stuff back there because I didn't think I was going to need it soon, so, yeah. Hey, Chirpy, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I seen you in somebody else's live stream the other night. I can't remember who. Yeah, Casey. My driveway's gone. Hey, if you're out running around with a gravel truck and you want to get lost, bring me a few loads. I need some out here at the farm. Oh. As the kids, when they brought the Grand Prix out, they said, "Where do you want it?" And I went out and looked. I said, "Put it in the second drive. Don't come in the main drive." That car would have sank to its belly. When I back up, I got to put it in 4-wheel drive to get out of here. My oldest goes, "I've never seen the farm this bad before." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. It's been a long time since I've seen it this bad." Hey, Jason, glad you got the... Hey, Jerry, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Took you out of the gravel truck. Uh-oh. Well, just say you need to borrow it for a little while. Well, Jerry, I don't know if your significant other was in here. Yours and Kurt's letter are going to go out tomorrow. I'm mailing them from the farm. And hopefully by the end of the week, you guys have got them this time. Then I got to get a hold of that guy that was going to make some for us and see if he's got them done. After I mail these out, they're gone. So then I got to get my hands on some more. So, told the wife I was doing live stream, so I don't know if she's hiding back listening to us or what she's doing. Oh, I was like, what in the world is that? Huh. I had a weird look up on my screen. I was like, what was that? And it's the boards right there. on my end. Well, you guys probably see it too, I guess. I don't know. Oh, it did break down. Actually, yeah, Jerry, I'd like to know where the heck they went. I really would. Actually, Casey, I should get that crushed concrete, put down a few tons of that before I put any gravel on it. Cranks, rods, and lube. Yep, that if Mama Bear's here, that'll get her going. I don't know. I don't think she. I bet she probably went home, and went to sleep. Thinking about that. Uh, she got herself up at 3:30 because she didn't know if it was going to be the correct 3:30 or it was going to be 4:30 or. Well, she said it was a good thing she got up at 3:30 because with her alarm set, her phone didn't reset the time until after she shut the phone off, so she would have been late for work this morning. Or early. No, she would have been late, yeah. So, finally got me a lifting strap to go with the hoist for lifting blocks and cranks. Yes, it does, Kurt. It does. So, yep, we get some... They're grinding up all the highway stuff around here, and that's making... I hear... You get enough of that down, it turns into almost a... Yes, I hate this daylight savings time. Yes, we need to just go back. There is just like an old saying. Yeah, Jerry, that was bad last weekend. Oh, man. Never did find the skunk. Okay, Jason, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Never did find the skunk. But boy, we sure could taste it last weekend. So, still light out there, so hopefully I'm safe. No, I think my medications this week has been what's knocking me on my butt. I've just gone back to taking the gabapentin and my insulin, and I'm awake. Otherwise, the last 2 days, it's 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon before I can even function. Hey, Roger, you filled in about that. Oh, man, I thought, yeah. Actually, the gabapentin don't. That keeps me going. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, Kenny. Yeah, I never thought of that. There was another guy was. Hey, Joe, how you doing? Yep, we're going to do that. I think that's. Oh yeah, that's what I knew there was something I was forgetting to talk about. We got to get our weekend decided for June. Which weekend we're going to have our thing here, and hopefully by June we'll have, as Joe said, the rings and junk, and we're going to put literally a junk motor together and put it on the engine stand and put it out in the yard and have everybody stand back and see how long it runs before it goes kaboom. I want to blow one up. I've always built them. I've had some blow up because my cousin one time, brand new motor, went out on the highway and literally, brand new motor. Hadn't even ran 5 minutes. Went out on the highway, dumped the clutch, pulled the front end up on the race car and went down. Yeah. No, Casey. Yes, last weekend, as I was wrapping up the end of the show, Joe and I was sitting out here, and all of a sudden we heard something screech, and the next thing is like, oh my God, we could taste it. The skunk smell rolled through here that bad. Oh man, you should have seen us two trying to get out of the building without, because now, okay, do you have an injured skunk that's PO'd, or is there another one out there trying to protect the other? So it was quite interesting leaving the farm last Sunday night. But otherwise, yep, we got. Oh, yeah, that's right. Got the parts for the 454. So, yeah, you're here at the wrong week. It was a. Hey, thanks, Big Dog Leather. Hey, Chevy Power, Fox 55. Hey there. Thanks for stopping by, people. Hey, you're home finally, Mike. Cool. Good. Yep, Mama Bear must not be in here because nobody followed up with your comments there. Yep, we're just having fun and yeah, you guys want to, I guess, hey, Casey, how'd you get away with saying subbed? Holy moly. YouTube finally changed that? Usually when you said that, that's where everybody's come up with the bus saying now. It's sub backwards. And yeah, usually when you say sub or subs, they don't let you, hey, you're that awesome. You're just, Chevy Power, which motor are you thinking about? This 6-inch Rod 350? Or the 327? Or, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 builds going on. Oh, the 327, yeah, I'm trying to get Mama Bear out here. Unfortunately, I hope it ain't going to take until May. She said, well, you ain't going to see me till May, because, like, well, hopefully she gets a day off. Should have drug her out here in the snowstorm. If she didn't go to work, I could have brought her out here, so. Otherwise, if she gives me permission, we'll get that put together. Yes, I know you said you're new here. I know last year I got stupid when I started losing some weight and I felt good. I went and tried working again, and the 4 or 5 days I worked about put me in the wheelchair. I found out the hard way that my feet and legs cannot take that, so I guess I'm stuck working for myself. That way, when I need to sit down, I can sit down and nobody can yell at me. Oh, Casey, you're pushing your luck. Nope, I'm in Iowa. I'm here in Iowa. I'm on the west side of Iowa. Hopefully going to be making a trip to North Carolina soon. I'm really trying to figure that out. Like I said, I get some of these motors built, get them sold. That might be the funding to go get that stuff. Oh, thanks, Matt. Oh, thank you, bud. I've been enjoying watching you put your 334 back together. You guys want to see a good old low running 334, and you want to see what happens to something that you take your time and put it together, and then somebody else gets their hands on it, then you get it back. Yeah, he had an interesting mess there. Well, thank you, Matt. When I get on my computer, I'll come in and give you a thank you message too, so thank you. How early? Like the 70 to 72? Oh, cool. Yeah, I gotta get some more stickers made. I'm sending out the last of the stickers, and hopefully this this time they get to the people. I've sent them out. I sent Jerry's twice and Kurt's once, and so far they haven't seen them. Thanks, Chirpy. Nice to see you. Thank you. Well, when I get them, depending on if the guy that I was talking to is going to be able to make them, that's what we were figuring out. And he was going to do that one bear thing for me. I think they were going to be like $3, I think, or so. But I got to find out if he was ever able to make any. Yeah, Matt, that what you when you asked me about the clearance on that, oh my God, I'm surprised that thing ran as good as it did for you. That was crazy. So, yep, we got. Well, Mama Bear's heads are sitting right there for her 327, and that's the thing. That's the sad thing. Trying to make the money to get down to North Carolina, I've spent that money at the machine shop, and it's been a pain in the butt. Hey, Casey, you're making me hungry. Knock that off. 12-inch meatball sub. That does sound good. Oh, yep. Yeah, we got, like I said, we got that build going on. And that one there's the late model one piece that I want to put together. This one, come on, right there needs a sleeve in it. And then that one can be built. That's a 4-bolt main that I got a few years ago. And I got to get the block for Carolina Man that he wanted up and checked that, which is the old Chop Shop Underground's tow truck. Okay, I can't talk. It's the tow truck's old engine that he got mad at. I need to see if that's cracked. One of the heads came back cracked, so I want to make sure the block ain't cracked. And if it's not, Carolina Jr. has been talking to me about it. So I don't know if he'll have me build it or if he wants to get it down there and have it built or what. But it's hard to believe he's been gone 2 weeks already. Idles at 50s and 85 on the top end. Runs great. Yeah, when you told me what you had for bearings and what the crank was, I was like, how you just got really, really lucky. That would have been me. The pistons would have been slapping the heads and that crank would have been dancing around, so she must be balanced pretty good. And there's a guy that usually comes in here, Terry. Hey, I didn't do it. I didn't have nothing to do with the snow. It's yours. Terry's been thinking about putting, what the heck was that? Oh, a 327 crank in a 400. Oh, man, I bet you that thing wasn't... When I seen how much oil you had, that was just like having an oil pump. The whole motor was an oil pump. I ain't going to buy Mama Bear no parrot. I don't want her... No. No, my luck, she'd teach it to cuss me out, so then I'd be getting... No. I'll pass. So... Hey, Mike, was your ears ringing? I was just talking about you. How you doing, buddy? Speak of the devil, and there he is. Hey, Mike. Finally getting a little bit... Oh, I bet. Yeah, I bet you your exhaust is going to smoke for a long... Have to take her out and get her really hot and red. Drive her across the state full throttle. That should burn it out. Oh, what kind of car you... did you find a Camaro? That'd be cool if you did. We were just talking about the block. I got to get that dug out. And... rods, cranks, and lube. Yeah, she'd have that parrot. No. 1958 Ford Fairlane. Hey, Gary, how you doing? Welcome. Just kind of kicking back, having fun. All right, Casey. Well, you just keep the roads drivable and stay safe out there too. Get to be the time of the year you're going to find out where the washouts are, or the critters have dug out the road, and you're going to have a nice surprise. Your little Cavalier. Wow, what happened to your little Cavalier? I thought that was... goes through 3 quarts and 3,000 miles. Wow. You ain't got a stuck PCV valve, do you? And you're sucking the oil out, do you? Yeah, you just spin a filter on once in a while to get the chunks out of it and just keep adding to it, huh? Yeah, I gotta get the oil change in my truck. I got looking. It's going to take about for the brakes and the shocks. That's like $340 for the brakes and the shocks for the truck, and another $220 for the windshield. So yeah, that's just to get it safe to. Well, then I need a set of tires. So yeah, I gotta get stoned and sold. Yeah. Sold or win the lotto, and the last few lotto tickets I bought had Powerball of 25, and I've always missed it by 2 or 3. I haven't had any other numbers, so it probably wasn't worth anything, but yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. But no, we didn't look out. Gotta keep turning wrenches, which is good. Got thinking back years ago, always wanted a whole bunch of steel cranks, and now couldn't get any. Now I think there's like 5 or 6 steel cranks in the building. All the way from a 283 steel to 350. You're eating wing. Oh, that's almost cruel to do. Eat wings in front of your bird, Mike. As long as it doesn't start squawking. Hey, that's Fred. That's Fred. Oh man. No. Weird not to have the building shaking around because of the wind. The last couple of live shows we've done, it's been windy as blanking. Brady's talking about 49 Chevy would check the gas, buy oil. Yep. Some of those old cars they ran good. My old 75 Malibu I had, if you filled it with 5 quarts, it'd blow that first 2 quarts out of it. And once it got the 2 quarts low, that's where that thing would stay. You could drive it for thousands and thousands of miles. But as soon as you change the oil and put that 5 quarts in it, the first 2 quarts out the exhaust and then it quit. And I eventually tore that motor down and never did figure out what the problem was. Nothing showed. There was no reason for it, but that car hated. Oh. It's just seeking his own life. That makes sense, Jerry. Yeah. Now that you've cleaned it, now the gunk's come out and hey, you know what? Since it's so bad that it ain't gonna hurt. Either try some Marvel Mystery Oil or a can of Seafoam right in the crankcase. Since it might probably be gummed up and everything's kind of sticky, run one of those two, or I've even ran both in the same motor. Run one of those two in there and see if it's burning oil that bad, you ain't out nothing. What's the worst thing you're going to do? Slow down the oil consumption? And the guy that was here today helping, he actually tried the Lucas oil treatment in his V10. He said he actually slowed down the oil consumption in that using the Lucas treatment. So, you know, Bill, I've heard of the old motors doing that. I mean, back then, the leather, I always hated the Oldsmobiles, I think it was, were having that stupid rope seal in the back. I never did feel comfortable trimming that thing. Hey, Matt, how you doing? I know one of the race motors, the one that we blew up years ago, 4th of July, the guys wanted a little more clearance. And they took their beer cans, cut out, and used the beer can wall for shims on the rod to loosen up the clearance. Worked good for a while. Going down the French straightaway. We lit up, it was the 4th of July weekend, boy, we lit it up all right. Yeah. Wasn't one thing left to save out of that. Bent all the valves, turned 3 pistons sideways in their holes, and the cam came out in 6 pieces. Easiest time I ever took the push rods out because most of the push rods were down in the oil wrapped around the crankshaft. That was an interesting motor that blew up. Ah, okay. Well, since Mama Bear had her ordeal with Walmart and that, we avoid Walmart when we can, but doesn't mean, yeah, that's sad. Some stuff I need to get it. I gotta go to Walmart to get it. Can't get Mama Bear to go with me. She hasn't been in a Walmart now, I think, in 2 years that I know of. So, but nope. So yeah, I guess this last week wasn't too bad. The old air compressor right there is working good. Yeah, there wasn't much to tear down. We pulled the heads off and seen the valves were bent. We were able to save the heads and intake. The rest was scrap iron. I have never seen anything blow up there. Yeah, Sears and Kmart are pretty much defunct. And yeah, a lot of people are saying now, even though other companies are taking over the Sears tools, they're having a hard time getting any warranty on the tools. So, I guess I break a Sears from now on. I'm just going to throw it in a bucket. And when I got a bucket full, I'll see if they'll do anything. If not, I guess it just goes in the scrap bin. So, oh, I don't remember if I showed that or not, but there's that really rusty 327 crank. I haven't found any writing on that. I think it's actually still standard. So that one could be a salvageable 327 cast crank. Yeah, I think Toys for Us is gone too. Toys for Us, jeez. Well, Jerry, if you got a Sears close to them, you better go ahead and see if they'll get them in exchange for you before much longer. That's kind of why I went back to Snap-on. Got a couple of Mac. I keep missing the Mac truck. I got a couple of that are broke. I got to get replaced. But, yeah, that or pawn shops. That's where I got this set. This is the Expert brand. Got that whole set. That socket's right here. Got that and a metric set from them. From the pawn shop. So it's amazing how you got one socket that fits great on stuff, and then the next socket you can't get it on the same bolts. It's just crazy how that works. Got this little guy used, and even being used, it's amazing what that'll do. Ah. True cost, yep. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Oh, then I know. God, it's been 2 weeks already? I knew I should have got the rod breaking tool. And that's to separate, because never even thought of it like on these aftermarket. Now, this one won't be so bad because they got bolts. But the ones with the studs, they're like on the factory, you got the little edge you can tap on, knock them apart. There's no edge to, just like this one, no edge to knock them apart. So, yeah, Matt, you're right. One socket will slip it, and then you go to the next bolt with a different socket. It just grabs on and holds. what the heck is it? Irwin. I got some of those Irwin. Oh God, what the heck their name? I know Snap-on, Maco sells them, and Mac and all that. They're for grabbing your. Oh God, this is going to go. It's for grabbing your nuts when they've been stripped off. What are you going to do with that one, Mike? You're here and busy. Yeah, well, that's cool. At least you're keeping busy. I seen you had a live stream tonight, too, there. I was doing this there. Mike I was working on that, getting that fitted. Gator grips or so, yeah. Trying to get the... I'm glad Mama Bear wasn't in here for that one. She'd really have that one going. Okay, hopefully I can see that when this live stream's over. If I tap on it now, I'll be out of here. Hey, we're 12 for 12. 13 for 13. Okay. So, yep, I'm waiting for a missing box to show up. Because that poor Ford also needs the... I got the 2 window switches. It needs the window regulator installed. So the driver's side... The interesting way, they were very ingenious. They tied a rope to the window and you pull it up, down through the handle, then tie it in a knot, and it holds the window up. Jerry. I knew somebody, as soon as I went to say that, I'm like, yeah, that ain't going to come out right. Yeah. Redneck fix. Red Green would probably even be proud of that fix. Your phone done it. Yeah, that darn autocorrect. Some of the messages I've sent to the wife, I'm like, huh? What? Yeah. I speak English. My phone understands gibberish, I guess. I don't know. I hate when it does that. That's another racket. I think they designed these things to last for about a year. Then after a year, you can't hear, you can't use it, you can't do anything with it. Oh, you go buy a new one. Works great until the year mark comes up. But no, yeah. Yeah, what was suggested to me earlier when I said I got this, guy said he uses old diesel belts. That would be a good one too. Oh, and when I was talking about Matt's madness, his little tip was, and I never thought of it. He says if you want your motor to fire the first time, you gotta go watch his before he started his second to last video. It was just cool on how he said. He says you just move. You have your distributor pointed towards where you want number one, and you move its head slowly, and then you'll watch the magnets and everything line up. You'll watch your rotor move that little bit. Stop right there. And he did, and that thing fired up first shot he gave it. Hey Jerry, if you talk gibberish, you did a good job because that come out perfect there. So, yep. Boy, tonight's flying by. We're already up to 50 minutes on this live stream already, Mike. Wow. Mama Bear hasn't made it yet. Actually, hasn't even answered me back. I bet she went home and fell asleep. Which I don't blame her. Don't blame her there. Otherwise, yep. Enjoying this weather. It's finally getting decent. You guys got the win. What state you in there, Matt? You down southeast U.S. or where you at? I don't remember. Indiana. Oh, hey, what part of Indiana? I got a friend that I went down and seen there in Indianapolis. And then up at Plymouth, Indiana. So, Bill, where did you end up finding your 383 at then? Or did you end up building it? Sullivan, okay. Okay. Must be way off on the other side of the state, I take. Close to the southern border or something. I'm thinking about digging out my 400 block that's been bored and measure up some pistons I've got and see if I can get my either build a long rod 406 or get one of my 377s put together again. Oh, okay, Matt. Oh, okay. That should be a good little runner. One of the guys, if he's still in here, that's what he runs in his Nova. I can never remember his channel. I should really link that. He's got a Nova he takes drag racing, and he's doing really, really good with it. Hey, look at that. You guys might have found out you got somebody close, and YouTuber close to you guys. That'd be cool. It's amazing how YouTube is actually making this world even smaller, and the fact that everybody knows. See, you got, wow, that's kind of cool. You guys ain't that far away from each other. That's cool. Yep, once I can get warmed up and get some of this stuff out of here, it's going to be busy, busy, busy. Which that's what I want. I want to be busy, and my other buddy that's helping right now, he needs something to keep from going stir crazy too. So we've been kind of getting back into our old selves. The nice thing about when he comes and helps me, I don't have to. Where the W ain't stuck. Yeah, I hate that when the buttons stick. Oh wow, that's a pretty respectable motor there. I think this one here, I don't know if they've decided for sure. They get plenty for putting on dynos around here. I guess it's $300 to run one on a dyno around here. Well, $300 to $400, and the one that was over 400, they didn't supply nothing. But I think this one's going to go to the dyno and get tuned before it goes in the car. And I would like to see what this one ends up making for horsepower. Going to be interesting. Yeah, those fingers, they'll get us in trouble once in a while. Nope. Yeah, we got. I seen somebody said something about getting one of those tanks from like a Tractor Supply or something. $4,800 for 380. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. It don't take long, does it? It adds up. I get thinking about that old 72 I was working on. Yeah, he had plenty wrapped up into that one too. That's where I've been trying to cut the cost, and it's starting to get to the point where I'm figuring out fast. Unless the crank's something really special, it almost ain't worth turning them anymore. It's almost better to turn what you got in for a core and get somebody else's reground. Is right now to have a crankshaft turned up around here is $180. You can purchase a brand new Scat 350 crank for an old 2-piece rear seal for $195, brand new. Yeah. Like I said, it almost has to be a real special. About the only thing you can afford to do these crankshafts now is polish them. If they polish clean, then you're good. But if you got to have it turned, it's almost a point. Toss them and get a new one. Yep, that's right, Kurt. How fast and how much do you want to spend? How much do you want to spend? How fast do you want to go? Should be. I tell you, when I built my 377 years ago, I guess I wrapped up about $2,700 into that back then. Granted, that was 23 to 25 years ago. And that was more than enough fun. We were clocked at 165 by the cops one night, so that was fast enough for me. Now, I'd like to go back to the drag race, because now we got a couple of tracks around here again. We got one 45 minutes an hour west of me, and another one an hour and a half northeast from here. I think the one west of us is actually going to be a quarter mile, and the other one's an eighth mile. Had a lot of fun there for years. That's where my brown Monte Carlo ran, and that's when I learned too. You got to pay attention which harmonic balancers you put on too. I put a big harmonic balancer on there, which kind of goes against what some guys want. But it was the big harmonic balancer where the timing tab was straight up, not off to the side. Yeah. Once I just guesstimated the time, went out and made a pass, and you've been at the drag strip all day, and nobody new showed up, and all of a sudden you hear this different sounding car, and I wheeled around, I'm like, who the heck is that? And that was my car. I'm like, what? By the time he got back to the pit with the car, the official's like, what did you guys do to that thing? I'm like, why? He says, that's the hardest it ran. And he says, you keep running times like that, you're going to have to put a full cage in it. I'm like, oh? And and it smoked the right rear tire. I didn't have a posi in it. Smoked that slick the whole dang way down the track. Now that's when I found out I had put the wrong harmonic balancer on. And got that timed and that. Boy, that was fun. So yeah, it's crazy how prices have changed over the years. I mean, what used to be a $150 engine kit in a few hours, and if the heads didn't need a bunch of work, you could build a whole tire motor, small block Chevy, for $700. Well, now it's pushing $1,800, $2,200 just to build your own. And two of these blocks, the blocked out the 327, he got it straight again. And that was a rebuilder motor, one of those mass-produced. Hey, here's a rebuilt motor. We'll sell it to you for $1,200. I ain't going to guarantee how long it'll run, though, but we'll give you a guarantee to go with it. You might have to put 10 of them in before you get a good one. He figured out that block we're using for the 327 originally was power honed to 30 over. He got it straight, and I've checked it. It is straight again. He got that. And the late model one that's sitting back over here, that one was bored to 27 thousandths. I mean, that's how these rebuilder motors just drive me nuts, because there is nothing quality inside them. It's the cheapest junk, the cheapest this, and bore to fit the piston, not fit the piston to the block. Yeah. So, and when he honed that one, he says, yeah, you were right. That was too small. He got done honing that, fitting the pistons for that. Hey, Kelly, glad to see you made it. He got that late model block fitted for the new pistons, and you can't see any ring ridge in it. It's gone. So he said, but that block he could tell that one was cut. That one I was actually flooring barred because he said it was nice and straight. He said that's one of the better blocks he's seen in a while. So, yeah, saved my butt. That block ended up being a good thing because the machine shop years ago that I used went ahead. I took a block down. I told him just clean it, crack checker, measure it to see what it's going to need to be going to because that block had 332,000 miles on it. Yes, it is, Kelly. It's hard to get good parts. And when I went to pick up my stuff, they're like, "Oh, we've already boarded, boarded, and decked it." And I'm like, "I didn't ask for that. You just did all that work for free." Needless to say, they did not give me my block back, but the block that they gave me inadvertently was one that was already bored, been run, and luckily it is now being used. So I ended up getting block out of them for replacing mine, and the crank they gave me back, I just had that polished. That's going ready to go in, and it polished up perfect. Hey, Chuck, how you doing? Nice to see you. So yeah, I've had some luck outs, and now I finally got to a point in life where I've got the parts to put them together, and get some more stuff done. So yeah. But Matt, I've got to find me. The thing about it is I can't afford to have the guys up here turn a 400 crank for me down to do that stroke motor. I'm going to have to find an aftermarket one. All right, be careful there, Mike. Bring back a garage kit for me while you're at it, okay? 40 by 60, 14-foot sidewalls. That'd be a nice start, wouldn't it? Hey, you can't blame a guy for trying. Hey, Greg, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing better than the other night. Need a trailer? Hey, Mike, Mike, come on over. I got a trailer you can borrow. Hey, otherwise, you're not doing any better, Greg? Yeah, jeepers. I want to keep you in the prayers, buddy. Greg's having issues again, guys. And I know you guys know he's been in here and he's had problems before. He was walking good. Now he's not. He's got until Monday to show improvement. Otherwise, he's going in the ICU. He's got an infection around the heart right now. So, I really hope they get you straightened out, bud. You're too damn young to be having this much trouble. Oh, that's how you did it, man. Okay. Yeah, so. Yeah. Greg, I've been praying for you, buddy. I really hope you get. We've lost one friend here in the YouTube community, and I'm not ready to lose any more anytime soon. So. Got too much hell to raise yet. Yep. I don't know if Carl's still here, or if he snuck off on us, or what's he doing. And at least Carl's finally getting something better. He's getting a better shop, and one with a hoist in it. And I'm like, hey. I never did see a comment from him. He might have. And, you're right there, Mike. You're right. I look around, I'm like, where's all my dad's old friends? Yeah, they're pushing daisies. Yeah. Yeah, we need Greg to get healed up and get back to having some fun again. Oh, and I got the neatest darn thing from, oh, He changed his name from Heath Swab. God, I can't. He sent some pennies that, or the penny, and then has had a cross punched out of him. So you got the cross that's free from the penny. And the penny with the, so the cross in it. That was cool. And the neatest thing, I forgot, they're at home by the computer. I forgot to bring them out. Hey, I ain't gonna be under 50 anymore here pretty quick, Kelly, so I can start. I can start now. So yep. That was nice. Thought it got lost in the mail because he sent it. Well, he sent those out 3 weeks ago. The wife just brought them in the house 2 nights ago. So, be nice of what I've sent out. You're 38, Chuck? Okay. Yeah, you're too young. Not much longer, Kelly. Not much longer. Then I can call up AARP and, hey, sign me up. But yeah, I seen Matt at the 88 Matt and Rockford. Their trees are green. I'm like, that ain't fair. Come on, I want green leaves and green grass here. It means it's cold weather's gone, but yeah, this weather has been surely goofed up this year. Hey, Greg, you still here? Huh? I hope I didn't chase you off. Sorry. Yeah, I'm ready to have the door open and do these live shows. 51 the 4th. Okay. Hey, a month. Yeah, almost not a quite full month. We'll be 50 for the same time. Oh, you came in with a bang, huh? Oh, no. Oh, is it? Yeah. I just doing my live show. Oh. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I had trouble with that this morning. I don't know what's going on with her, if the medication's getting to her or what. Right? Right? Yeah, she didn't answer me either, so I imagine mom's out. So she get over to Arthur to her stuff then? Okay. Right, right. Alrighty. Well, alright. Bye. Yeah, I'll see what time this is. I usually go about 2 hours on my shows, and so that'll be about another. No, I've got about 50 minutes left, so I don't even know what time it is right now. It might be around 8 o'clock. So, I'll see. Alrighty. Bye. Sorry, guys. Siblings, they love one another real well. What I miss. Yeah. ARP says you're too old. Oh boy, that would be a problem, Bill. Also putting it air compression. Well, my air compressor's doing really good right now. Oh, Carl, you are still here. That'd probably be my luck too, there, Bill. I don't have the best luck. The kids, I don't know what's going on with Squirrel. I know it's teenagers and all this and her medication. That might be. I goofed. Friday I was supposed to go pick up her meds, and she's out. Well, she's kind of been snapping at everybody today, and yeah, so I guess tomorrow, first thing I'm going to go do. Okay. Go get her meds. She's been going to a thing on Sunday night, and for another church, and she didn't tell her sister that's what she wanted to do tonight. She started saying, then she stopped mid sentence and didn't finish it, but then got all upset with everybody. And there's days I like to turn the phone off and not have to deal with any of the kids. Hey, Carol. Oh, Kelly, did you see Carl ask you if you could know where you live? Yeah. The kids wanted me to come in and watch a movie with them. Like, okay. Yeah, Bill, I get down that way. And if Mama Bear gets to come with, Mama Bear's never seen the ocean, so we're gonna kind of try and kill two birds with one stone. But I figured out if we figured out I got to have a 7x14 trailer to be able to put everything in to get it home. So, I wish U-Haul wasn't so dang expensive. I'd go down there and rent one and trade it back. But for what they want for rent, I just want to go buy one. Maybe I'll hit the lotto soon. That'd be great. And then we'd really be having some fun. I told my buddy that was here today, I said, I'm almost thinking about, if I get a shop edition, I'm almost thinking about putting in two hoists. One that's a two post. And, okay, Bill. That'll work. And get one of those four post hoists that you drive up on and raise it up. Man, we could have had them both full right now. And for me, I'm fine. Going too fast? Nah. I'll forget in 30 seconds anyway, so you're good. Cat's really enjoying himself again. He's snoring again this week. I know the warm weather's coming because he's been playing with me. I'm in on the computer, and he'll come in and attack my leg, and I'll put my hand down there and the finger back, and he'll reach up and slap my finger. And I've figured out I've had that cat possibly 2012, 2013 is when I noticed him in the videos. It doesn't seem like he's yeah, it's the cat snoring. If he wouldn't wake up, I'd go over and show you. But every time I stand up, he looks up at me, so. You're good, Kelly. Don't worry about it. You're just typing. I'm doing the talking, so you can just keep on typing and talking and make some more friends. You're good to go. Oh, you got small doors in your house, huh? That's... I really wish doctors would get off their butt and get you fixed up so you wouldn't need any of that. Oh, 12, 12, 12. Ah, that's a cool way. That's a cool thing. Hey, and how convenient you say that. Now there was 12 people in the room. That's interesting. So we got a 36 pills a day? Did anybody make sure about the counteraction between the pills? Wow! Holy crud, Greg. Huh. Well, I thought I was bad when I was taking 20. And now I'm down to taking none, but my situation a lot different than yours. Holy moly, buddy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't think anybody's checked the drug interactions. That would explain a lot of what's happened to you lately. Wow. Wow, bud. Well, definitely going to really keep you in the prayers. 9-hour drive? That'd be like me going up and seeing, well, the 9-hour drive would have been down the Carolina Man or Drive Shaft Drew. Or down to Indiana. I think it takes us to get down there to the Indianapolis. It was right at 9 hours to get down there when we went down to see my buddy down there. So, yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully you get everything straightened out yet, Carl, so you can get here this spring. Well, when we left Port Huron, I think it was a cool. Port Huron, the home was, well, I'll tell you here in a second. I want to say it was a 15-hour drive. Let's see. Oh, welcome back, Jason. And to Port Huron, it is. Oh, I was wrong. That's 11-hour and 47-minute drive to Port Huron, which puts us right up there by Sarnia. And that, so, I ain't as bad as I thought. So, Carl, you're really not that far away from me. Okay, Bill, I will do that. Things are going pretty good there, Jason. I'm figuring out I can't take my new pill I got the other day. Not unless I want to. It's nice that I don't toss and turn at night. Sarnia is an hour from where, yeah. Because ain't Sarnia right across from Port Huron? I can't remember. I'll zoom in and see what's there. Because that was. Oh, that's Point Edward I'm thinking of, I suppose. Petrolia. Yeah. Okay, that's why I thought it was Sarnia. I'm like thinking, man, we're that close and can't even go to Sarnia. Yeah, there it is. Yep, it's Sarnia. Yep. Wow. To find out I was that close to you, Carl, and yet that far away. Uh, yeah, hopefully old Iron Man, he gets everything figured out and straightened out, and maybe we can see him again. Sure miss talking to him. He's well, if you came across from Sarnia, uh, you come across the border there at Sarnia, that would dang it. Back up. I just no. Let's see, I'll do the directions. Again from let's see, I'll turn it sideways so it shows more. Yes. Okay, there you go, Carl. Oh, come on. There. That's the red arrow's Sarnia. Yeah, that's Sarnia. So there would be your route. Just don't do like Mama Bear and end up going through Chicago. I told her to go straight. She said, "Well, the GPS thing said to turn." I said, "Don't listen to that." Yeah, she learned real quick. Yeah, so if that was a 11-hour drive, 11 hours, I can't remember how many minutes, but yeah, we're not really that far apart. So if I go now, the trip to let's see, let's see, that's Port. Okay. Where'd the heck it go? Oh, clear out Port Huron. Okay. Da, 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 da. Well, I know I wasn't that far long ago. Where the heck it go? Hmm. But where I'm going to pick up the tools down in North Carolina is a 20-hour drive. Uh, oh, never mind now. Hopefully I got that stopped. Why is it? Oh. Okay, am I back? Stupid tablet started doing updates on me. Am I here, hopefully? Okay. Yeah, Mike, that was yeah, you're a long ways away. Okay, there. I'm like, why is it going bad? And then I seen a little download arrow up there in the corner. I'm like, oh, come on. Really? Oh, there it is. There's directions. Let's see. Yeah, it's a 19-hour and 24-minute drive. Not. Hopefully, you're still here, Bill. Let's see. I'll try and zoom in. Yeah, if you're here, Bill, that's the area of North Carolina, give or take. Um, it looks like towards the end it's going to be Interstate 540, 40. What the heck road is that? Oh, I'll go right through Indianapolis again. So, okay. Okay, so yeah. I'd be going right past you, Jerry, Matt, and everybody then. I'd be going right through there. So, yeah. Cool. If you guys can't make it here, and if it's about time we're going. Yeah, it looks like it's going to send me down through Indianapolis over to 40 and 540 on the rest of the way in there, Bill. Yeah. Well, and if it changes and I finally get the money, you have to bring in the big box too. Unless you got rid of that already. Okay, so if Port Huron was a 11, 12-hour drive, yeah, the wife's right. She said, she goes, I go with you. We'll be in North Carolina the next day. Well, close to the next day. Yep, and Carolina man told me of a barbecue place too. Ah, I got there's barbecue. There's a barbecue place. I can't remember the name of it. Come on, stupid phone. Let's see if I can even. Hopefully, I haven't lost him on my list. Oh, there you. Okay. What was? Lexington, North Carolina. He says go to the Lexington barbecue. He says that's the best place out there. Tunnel barbecue. Yep. Yeah, that was one of the last messages him and I talked. He said good barbecue chicken and pulled pork in a vinegar based sauce. I'm like, well, I don't know if I could handle the vinegar, but yep. So yeah, be kind of another honeymoon. We did get our honeymoon after 20 years. So, yeah, that's 3 years ago that we went. 3, 4 years ago. Wow, where's the time gone? Yes, this weather needs to straighten out. Whoever's got the remote for the weather, put it nice and sunny for everybody for a while. uh, I can make you guys cringe. These bearings I cleaned up. I took a Scotch-Brite pad to them. Yes, I said a Scotch-Brite pad. But like I said, they're only being used for mock-up. I don't want to use the good stuff. Yeah, I'm ready to get the gas grill out or the charcoal or something and start cooking outside again. Granted, you can do that anytime, but I don't know. These Fords keep piling up. I might have to put them on the decontamination pile, pile them up and light them. Uh, and I just wish the kids would just once take me with them. If anything, they should have talked to people down on this last truck and. Kids will be kids, right? How many of us listened to our parents when we should have? Yeah. Well, I'm never there to eat it, Kelly. I'm stuck over here. Which that's another thing. Mama Bear's got to get her passports worked on. God, I'm ready for a haircut. If it hits 50 degrees this week and does it 2 days in a row, the hair's gone. And when I get the haircut, this is what there's not much up there anymore. You know what I find funny? Is everybody more worried about me losing my hair than I am. I don't care. The less hair I have, the less shampoo I go through, right? But yeah, no Mama Bear. And when I was talking to the oldest, I guess Mama Bear's home out cold, so which I kind of figured that's what she was going to do. Yeah. Yeah, Kelly. Kelly's my other buddy I talk to quite a bit. Hey, you know what's you want to drive somebody nuts? Anybody know what these things are? You know what those are? When I install them, they are not what they are. I'll tell you that. You're close. They retain the wristbands. Oh, sorry, Bill. We got sidetracked there. I think my daughter. I will have to dig around. I might. I think I asked you for 70 to 72 or 73 on up. Well, as you hear that go dancing across the shop floor after it's falling out of the piston, or it snapped you in the finger, it's not a spring retainer at all. Oh, no. It's a... those things. Yeah, that's putting it mild. My fingertips were getting sore. I was getting mad, but I made it. So yeah, Bill, I'll do some digging and see. The sad thing is, 20 years ago, I would have had all that stuff. If I could invent a time machine, I would go back and tell my younger me not to get rid of all the cars, all the motors, all the parts I had. I had over 300. Now this was all. I had every Monte Carlo at the time from 1970 to 1987. I had the Malibus. I even had some Fords out there. I had a lot of pickups. Okay. I'll do some digging for you. I had all that stuff. I had over 300 engine blocks at one time. I had total out in the Grove. I had over 330, 340 cars sitting out in the Grove. And knowing what I know now, I should have held on to every one of those, especially the Monte Carlos. That's why I've got the two now that I'm not willing to part with. Maybe that wasn't the skunk last week. Maybe it was a Ford. Oh man, that was bad. Years ago, when the old building out here that you guys see out here, that was one of the woodworking shops we had. And my mom had just come out, and she talked to me in there. And she no more. I watched her walk from the shop to the house. I turn around and all of a sudden I got that smell. I'm like, oh, well, I just lit the wood burner. So I thought, okay, the old rag I threw in there is making a stink like that. And then I'm like, whoa. I went in the, it was nasty. I'm like, now Mom just, and we had an old phone that we could ring from the shop to the house. I'm like, Mom, where's that skunk? She goes, what skunk? She said, I didn't see no skunk. And the old shop's got that lean-to porch on it. So I open the door and I look around very careful. There he was, hiding back in the corner. At that time, the south door was blocked. Well, it didn't stay blocked for very long. I got it unblocked, went out around, got up to the house, and I walked in the house. Dad's like, "Did you get sprayed?" No. I'm like, I'm surprised Mom didn't. So as Mom walked by that skunk being under there, she startled the skunk and it sprayed and missed my mother. My mom didn't even smell it. Oh, man. Then the darn thing wouldn't come out of there, and there was no way I was going to shoot it under there because I didn't want them to smell that thing. Yeah, Bill, if we would have held on to all our... I even had 2 DZ302 Chevys go through my hands. And that's before I knew my engine parts. And then after they got them, they said, "Hey, you know what you had?" The one about lost his teeth. I was younger then. He about lost his teeth. And yeah, and then I finally found the parts and I built the 302 Chevy. Then, well, kids came along and I ended up selling it. And, yeah. The guy I sold it to, for some reason, the motor disappeared. It walked off piece by piece. 65. That 396 I got here, that came out of a 65, 66 Chevelle with a manual tranny. The original car for that motor's down around Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Yeah, Cedar Rapids? Or Cedar Falls. I can't remember. Yeah, I've always wanted to run a 302 Chevy once. That's why I got that 283 crank, but I think I'm going to put the 283 together as a 283 again. Or, take that 283 and bore it to a 4-inch bore. There's my 302. And on those old blocks like that, the old blocks, not the new blocks, you can't do it. On those old blocks, when they made them with the smaller bores, they didn't really change the cast. All they did is made a smaller thing. Some of those cylinder walls are quarter, half-inch thick. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? I'm doing better. I've kind of had a rough week. Last weekend, I was happy-go-lucky like I am tonight. And then a couple days later, it's like, the doc gave me a couple of pills that I did not take last night, and I functioned today, so I don't know. I swear the medication's worse than what ails you anymore. So yeah, I've been wanting to put a good little 302 Chevy together. Then I thought about taking that, and I had kind of had it planned out, that late model block. I was going to put the 283 crank in that, and that one could go roller cam. I was going to make a roller cam 302, and I got a 2-port injection off an old IROC, and I've got the computer. Thought about making that a roller motor 302 with 2-port fuel injection on it. I think that'd be a fun little motor. Well, I'm using the block for something else right now. Yes, Jeff. I think that's kind of what got to me last week. I am so ready for this snow to be gone. I'm ready to have the shop door open and be working outside. And did check with the Connie though last year. Found out if I just pour a slab in front of the shop and I don't ever have plans of building on it, I can pour it. I don't need a permit. Now, if I plan on putting a building on it eventually, I got to have a permit. So if everything turns around where I can get the money coming in and keep it flowing and going, I'm going to probably apply for a permit for addition to this building. Two additions. And get us a couple of hoists and get us a clean engine assembly room. That's what I'm shooting for. Have one where if you drop your burger on the floor, you can pick it up and eat it. Thinking back at the days getting greasy, and you know what is a good hand cleaner? You got really greasy hands, order a pizza, and Casey's back then was the place to get them. Sometimes they were a little greasy. I always wondered where that grease went, because by the time you're done eating pizza, you had clean hands and you were greasy when you started. The grease from the pizza would take the grease right off your hands. Ugh, the stuff we... It never fails. About the time you get your arms and hand nice and greasy, either your eye itches or something else itches, or you got to go to the bathroom. Yeah. Never fails. Never fails. Yeah. Hey, I wonder if Carolina's got that garage, that shop loaded up for me. Yeah, maybe I should get a hold of REC, see if they got any used telephone or yeah. See if they've got any used power poles that they want to get rid of and do a pole barn addition onto the shop. As long as it keeps the wind out and holds the heat in, I don't care what I use to make it. Holy crap. I don't think I've ever had so many brake rotors in the building in my life. I just realized I got 12 brake rotors in here. 6 sets of brake pads. Dang. 4 struts for the rear strut of a Grand Prix when it only requires 2. I tell you, the company I use, I told them that too. I said, I don't know how you guys can do that. I mean, she's like, well, it's a shipping error. So they just must sell a ton of stuff. And I wasn't mad about not getting my stuff or having a busted open box. I did question why. I said, why did the last one go through the post office? Yeah. Well, I've got rods stashed under the bench I forgot I had. But there again, that's the problem there. I've got all these old rods that are good rods to use, but by the time you buy the new bolts, have them reconditioned and cleaned up, you're better off just go get a set of new ones. I mean, that's where it's kind of getting a little. So that's where I'm kind of thinking, if I do get my boring bar and the hone and the stuff to do the heads, crank work and rod work, just buy new. What the heck? Buy new and you'll be good. So I kind of thought about doing that tonight, doing a little mock-up work on the 350, but I didn't know how long I was going to be out here. Yeah, the rod size are 2. Yep, Jeff. And then a rod heater so I can install the pistons on the rods too, that when they do float or press fit. So yeah, there's a few things, and a couple of guys, where are you going to put this stuff in here? I said, trust me, I'll make room to get that stuff in here just to get set up. And hey, I'm getting to the point where, I've tried a machine shop an hour away from here, 30 miles away from here, 40 miles away from here, 15 miles away. I'm back to 25 miles away. And I'm not getting what I'm looking for. I guess I'm kind of getting to the point where if you want it done, you need to do it yourself. So that's kind of where I'm going. I mean, you got to be careful with your measurements, which I can do that. And you got to be able to read your mics and all that. Because there's stuff in here. If I had all that stuff, there's some stuff I would try. Again. That's a good one. Oh, Bill. My sound is low? Well, I don't think there's anything I can do about that. That's mute microphone. Maybe I'm talking too soft. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Brian. I don't know. How do I sound to everybody else? Or maybe I started talking too soft or was too far away from it. That was the other thing I didn't like about that new pill. It dried out the lips real quick. I didn't get the metallic taste like they said. Ugh. Hey, Lipstick. How you doing? Okay. Well, you broke your computer again, Mike? Get out the BFH. All right. Little BFH. I don't know where that little one came from. Probably some stuff that my dad went to the auction. Cliff. No, I haven't, Carl. And thank you, Lipstick. Yeah, nice to see you come in. Enjoy people coming by and hopping in and say hi. Had a pretty good show tonight. And time is just flying by. I know Mike's not in here, but it's hard to believe it's already coming up on 2 hours already. Oh, there he is. He is. Well, I don't look like Godzilla. Yeah, it just seems like it was a couple minutes ago. I told Mike, hey, we got an hour in. Now we're heading for 2 hours. Wow, it's just going by tonight. No, Carl, I haven't heard of those kind of speakers. Don't forget, I live in the middle of a cornfield in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure they would watch your live stream, Bill. I'm lucky. I still got the front teeth. I have the appearance teeth. A lot of them are missing. My dang diabetes is taking a lot of my teeth, and it's working on another one. Oh, cool, Carl. Glad you're finally getting some stuff replaced in that. For the new ones in here, Carl had a house fire here 2 weeks ago. Ah, Bill. They come watch me 3 weeks ago. Okay. Yep. Well, it sounds like things are finally turning around for him. They found a different place, and now he's got a shop with a hoist, and now he's really. You need to really figure out how to make some movies, Carl. See if I want to come and invade you. So yeah, it's been quite a thing going on. Woke the bird up, huh? I'll tell it to fly low. Yeah, UF country. Yeah, UFO country. Yeah, you're right. Don't bring that up, please. Hey, Kelly, it's finally dark here. I don't even know what time of night it is. 8 o'clock? Holy crud. Wow. Holy. Okay, I ain't invading you, Carl. You can. Yeah, okay. Space alien. I've wondered at times some of the stuff that's. You never know. Oh. That's twice I've done that today. Oh. Yeah, I know, Carl. I don't know how you lived in the motel this long. I really don't. Hey, yeah. Yeah, Jerry. Once I know what's going on, I'll let you know. And CJ, if he's still living in that area, he might get to see me again too. You were Provla. Hey, CJ. Yep, we get that trip going, and I'll let you guys know where we're going and which way, and either meet on the way down or meet on the way back or something. Or meet both ways. Who knows? Oh. Earlier today, I moved just right, and my neck snapped. And well, if I find a big sponsor or find a banker that's going to be very generous, it could be very soon. Otherwise, these motors I'm building is the way this is going to happen. So I got to get them sold. Like to keep them, but I got to sell. So Kelly said he's going to buy 10 motors here, so I'm just waiting for him to get the funds transferred. Okay, Jerry. As soon as I know, we'll let you know which way we're going and when we're going. Oh, I gotta move my leg. I didn't realize I've been sitting that long. My leg's asleep. Ouch. I know you're trying. I know you're trying. Never know. It's weird for my neck to crack. I ain't ever been able to crack it on my own. All right, Bill. And once I get your message, I'll get a hold of you. And whoop, 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 whoop. My big tugboat's knocking everything over here. Oh, you know, the floor keeps getting further and further away every year, you know. Oh, ouch. Had to reload, huh? It's great. Well, what's your computer start doing? Downloading too? Oh, did I wake you up, cat? Sorry. He's not snoring anymore. I woke him up. Oh, gotta fix it. One piece or two piece? Hopefully it's a one piece and you ain't gotta tear the oil pan off. Oh no, you gotta pull the pan. Oh. All right, Carl, you take care. Glad things are working out for you. I guess you got that hoist, so you'll be able to do some real work and not have to be crawling around on the floor. 73 4-bolt main. Okay. Good old year. Is it just seeping out, or I guess when I put my two-piece rear seals in, I offset them about a quarter turn, and then just very, very minute RTV on the main cap as it goes on. Oh, 12 and a half one roller. Oh, okay. That's a runner. What are you putting that in, Dan? Don? Jeez, I'm sorry, Don. Okay. Oh, Carl, you take care too. Yeah, thumpity thump. Oh boy, that poor Dakota ain't going to know what to do. That Dakota's going to go, you're what? Wow. that'll that'll probably be worse than a S10 with a motor like that. God, I need my haircut. Mama Bear, you gotta cut my hair. Problem is, I want to make sure the grandkids are there to watch it happen. It seems like every time I cut my hair with little ones and they ain't around to see it, they don't have anything. Hey, that's the best kind of truck, Don. A free truck. Be interested to see how many wheels touch the ground after acceleration. See if you'll be a 3-wheel or a 2-wheel. Speaking of that, I got to get that shock off my truck before it digs into the ground. Or push it back up for the night. Yeah, I bet, yeah. That would be a good thing. Otherwise, yeah, first time you stand on it. I hate to see the motor go upside down when you stand on it. Oh yeah, it will twist. Let's see. Come on. Kids wondering. I don't know. I think they're going to get ready to go to bed on me. Canadian. Oh wow. 462's ported out. Oh, nice, Don. That's going to be a Canadian semi truck. That would be a fun running. God, that thing's got a. Wow. Must have been sitting around for a while then to take. I had a bunch of them sitting around here for years. Like I said, should have kept them. But you can't save everything, and that's how everything becomes valuable. People get rid of it, then it gets to be less of it. It goes expensive to start, then it gets a low price, then it goes back to high price. Ain't that weird how things go? Wow. Just never got put in back then, Don, or it was built and then things changed? Like a lot of things happen for people. Yeah, Kelly, we gotta get you going on your stuff. Yep, I know how that goes. That's kind of why I'm back into doing what I'm doing. The kids are supposed to be self-sufficient, but uh, they're keeping Dad in the car repair business. That's for sure. That's just the oldest. Squirrel hasn't got her license yet. That's coming up here soon. I guess the driver ed teacher made him a promise. They pass. Foot off. Oh yeah. She passes. He'll make sure he can hand her certificate that day so she can walk out the door and go get her license. Mom made the comment. She says, "Oh, I'm going to be glad when she's got her license." I said, "Are you really ready for the insurance again?" She didn't say anything after that. Oh, that'd be nice in an old 60 short bed. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Oh, come on. Yeah, Kelly, they're begging. I hear them every night. They come calling me, fix me, fix me. Get me done. Yeah. Yeah, that's back when that's back when they used to, after the auto wreck, they'd get out the fire hose, rinse off the dash, and put a new headlight or two in it and resell the car. Oh, God. That made me just remember my niece's accident. Her friend had a old Nova 2, hit a concrete barrier. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of wanting to go to the junkyard and pick up a few of those LS motors this spring. If I can get them in here. As they are now coming out with enough aftermarket and muscle car oil pans and pickup tubes and carbureted intakes with the MSD ignition that you can bolt on. Basically, don't have that funky distributor they were trying to run on those, and having that turned me off on that. But now that they're slimlining and everything and getting the more parts available, I'm about ready to mess with them. Oh. No, they don't. And I just watched a Motor Trend somebody shared with me. It's amazing on how small the rings are starting to put in these things. So the smaller the ring, but the motor that they did it to, that only gained 8 horsepower. That was a lot of work to gain 8 horsepower. I thought it might have been a better increase, but yeah, as the motors evolved, they've figured out the less tension on the rings. Yeah, because I've got a 5.3 over there, and I've got a Corvette 350 LS motor, aluminum block. There's no wear in them. Haul them out and go again. But the pistons I want to put in that one are 30 over, so I'll bore that one. But yeah, I've heard that. It makes it a flat top and increases the power. All right, JD, thanks for stopping by. Tell Jerry good luck with the repairs and everything keeps going good. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably go for about another 10 minutes here. The kids want me to come over and watch a movie with them, so I better go do that once. Even though they've been driving me nuts with cars. Yep. So, hey, come here. Oh, you're an Arnie little butt. Come here. I'll do it this way. Yep. One of the best darn cats I've ever had. Hey, can you see yourself? Yeah. You were dumped on us, weren't you? Yep. Yeah. He's spoiled. At least he keeps the mice out of the building. Ever since I've had him in here, no more mice. Only by the time I find a mouse in here is when it's just what he didn't eat. I'm glad I'm not a cat. Yeah, this poor guy. I felt bad at first when he first dumped here. I'm like, nope, I'm done with pets. No. I was working on uncle's van, and he was my buddy. He kept getting in my way and that, and I'm like, turkey, go away. And next thing you know, then he disappeared for Christmas that year, and we thought he was coyote food or something. And on Valentine's, he came back. I'm like, there you are. So, yeah, we've finally getting moved on. Sounds like the wind's come up a little here, so that's okay. Okay, Kurt. Yeah, I think I want to wrap it up so I can go watch a movie with the kids. So, thanks everybody for coming by. Sorry for the ones that got here later. But, yes, that one-piece pan gasket is the way to go. I love those. I hate to throw... I won't use the 5-piece or 4-piece. But, yeah, that one piece is the way to go, so... Well, hopefully don't wait on it too long, Mike. If it ain't showing up, that's a good thing. So, everybody, I don't know, maybe this week I might do a midweek show too. I don't know. Otherwise, we'll be here. You try to start them around 6 o'clock on Sunday nights. Oh, hi, James Lawler. Good evening. Sorry, I'm getting ready to go. I got to go to my kids and do a few things. And I think after I shut this down, you guys, if you're chatting with somebody, you can still continue the chat. But I guess I better keep going and let's see. Oh yeah, we're not doing bad on battery. The battery's doing better than what it has in the past. So I thank everybody, and thanks for stopping by, Matt, and thank you again for that donation. And appreciate that. And hopefully you got the antifreeze in your truck. I watched your video, so hopefully you got that all antifreezed up. So, everybody, sorry for the ones that are getting in here late. Oh, hi, Ryan. I'm just getting ready to take off. I'm sorry. So, yep, I start at 6 o'clock on Sunday. This is what I'm usually doing. So, alrighty, sorry guys. Take it easy. Have a good week. And hopefully the spring-like weather gets here. And yeah, I gotta go to the kids, Ryan. So, hey, ain't you in the same time zone as me? You should be 8:17, 8:20. So, but, alright. See y'all later. Have a good one.